Hello, this is Melinda Starr with Yellow Brick Road Tarot, and today I'm going to do a spread asking about alien contact in 2025. Are they here? What do they want us to know? And what does that mean for humanity? I'm going to call in my guides, as I always do, fire, water, air, and earth, elementals of my birth. With gratitude I honor we. I call upon my great cosmic mother Andromeda, under a dome of divine golden light, encased in a dome of mirrors, with the protection of our elemental guardian dragons. Please tell us about alien contact in 2025. Are they here? What do they want us to know? Alien contact in 2025. I'm using the Wizard of Oz Tarot, and I'm also going to pull a horse oracle card. All right, let's start with the issue. The issue is the Knight of Buckets. And in the past, what has humanity been telling us? The Hanged Man. In the near future, what can we expect? The High Priestess. The Wizard of Oz Tarot follows traditional Rider-Waite imagery for the pips, the minor arcana, but the major arcana, they are unique. And with the Hanged Man, you see the Wicked Witch of the West's hourglass with her green hands, one on the top and one on the bottom. And Dorothy is hanging upside down, a little mini Dorothy hanging upside down on the hourglass. And the High Priestess, you see the Wicked Witch of the East, is crushed by the Book of Akashic Records on the polarity black and white checkerboard floor with the two pillars, one black, one white, entering into the yellow brick road that leads off into the dusk. The foundation is the Four of Wands. And the present, the Devil. We see the goat with a very large horn on top of a lava mountain with handcuffs and a chain. And down below, Dorothy is walking precariously along the yellow path that slopes into the hot lava as she heads toward Emerald City. The outcome is the Eight of Buckets. And what's hidden behind the deck is the Ten of Buckets. All right, and let's pull a horse oracle card from the herd at Starr Horse Retreats, which is a venue for healing retreats and offering with a herd of 17 shaman horses healing humanity to heal the earth. Which horse wants to step forward and guide us today? And we have Mississippi. Mississippi is Scorpio energy. Mississippi feels deeply. She is intense and can erupt abruptly when extreme feelings come to the surface. Her meltdowns teach us about regeneration from destruction when painful narratives no longer serve us. Mississippi says that you are being tested now and must confront transformation. Darkness comes and a tower falls, but there is a better one to replace it. The medicine arrives from the process of building back up, but in a different way. The slate is being wiped clean for renewal, healing, and rebirth. You will rise from the debris and soar higher than before. All right, thank you so much. And now I'm going to bring in a little bit of light language to anchor the reading. Este pekaya no heishi ke pekana aya luke kaya wushe lena mahana uste kepaka a suleneme este kepa aya ulena mahana kukakaya li shene mahana ishelena mahokaya ushiki tine ni kampa na kaya tukakantine. Okay, so the issue is the Knight of Buckets. This knight is the seeker of heart, the messenger of emotion. In the context of alien contact, the Knight of Buckets reflects our longing for connection, the romanticized hope that benevolent star family will arrive with gifts, guidance, or rescue. It shows humanity's thirst for communion beyond Earth, but also a caution. Knights can be impulsive, they can be dreamers, and project ideals rather than grounding in truth. The past, the hangman. Dorothy, suspended in the Wicked Witch's hourglass, represents humanity's long wait, caught in suspension, time slipping away, always told soon. The hangman is about seeing from a new perspective, but also being trapped until surrender comes. For ET contact, this shows how disclosure has been delayed, inverted, and controlled. Humanity has been left in limbo, waiting on powers that obscure truth. The near future, the High Priestess. The crushed witch beneath the Akashic records reveals the veil lifting. The High Priestess here is a gateway. Hidden knowledge, once guarded or distorted, begins to open. In 2025, the near future card suggests a glimpse of truth emerging, not through governments, but through intuition, seers, and the collective awakening. Alien contact will be more about inner knowing and hidden knowledge revealed than press conferences. The foundation, the Four of Wands. This card of celebration and sacred union is the foundation of the reading. It says the true purpose of contact is not spectacle, but reunion. The foundation is about Starr family returning us to community, joy, and belonging, helping humanity remember it is part of a galactic family. The present, the devil. The devil here is stark, manipulation, fear, illusion. Humanity walks precariously along the edge of control systems with lava below, heading toward the Emerald City of false promises. Right now, much of the narrative around aliens is still in the grip of distortion, using fear tactics, false flags, and control. This is why disclosure feels near yet twisted. The outcome, the Eight of Buckets. This is the card of walking away, leaving illusions, empty promises, and old attachments behind. For contact, it suggests humanity must let go of fantasies of rescue and step into sovereignty. True contact emerges when we leave behind false lights and stand as equals, not supplicants. And what's hidden behind the veil? Behind the spread, the Ten of Buckets pulses. Joy, family, emotional fulfillment. This is the deeper truth. Our starkin are not here to dominate, but to restore a sense of family and wholeness. Hidden behind the noise and the devil's illusions, there is real reunion awaiting, but it's subtle and heart-centered. And how does Mississippi fit into all of this? Mississippi's message of meltdown and regeneration ties it all together. The current collective narrative around ET contact must collapse before something new can rise. The illusions, manipulations, and false narratives, the devil and the hangman, they will all fall. Through destruction comes renewal. Her medicine says, disclosure may not look like we imagined. It may be messy, chaotic, even painful at first, but it is clearing space for authentic communion, not control. Overall, the message is that alien contact in 2025 is not about external saviors arriving with trumpets. It is about letting go of romanticized projections, as seen in the Knight of Buckets, releasing the limbo of waiting with the hangman, trusting our own inner gateways of truth with the High Priestess, returning to joy and reunion, the Four and Ten of Buckets, seeing through control and false promises with the devil, and choosing sovereignty and walking away from illusions with the Eight of Buckets. The spread says, yes, they are here. Yes, contact is real, but it is subtle, inner, and heart-based, not the spectacle of governments. The collective must first pass through a breakdown of illusions, then the true family reunion comes. Well, for those of us that are starseeds, it feels a little disappointing. What I'm hearing is that it's just going to be like an inner knowing, an intuition. But we're so lonely here on the planet, and we want so badly for our star families to come. And so how will that look for the starseeds? For example, myself, I'm a Lyran starseed from Andromeda. And I would love nothing more than to see my Lyran, Andromedan, and Pleiadian family. I trained on the Pleiades and Sirius in preparation for this Earth incarnation at this time of change, of awakening, of a new Earth. And so for those of us that are so hungry for our star families, can we please get clarifiers? What does that actually mean for us? And so I'm going to layer another exact spread on top to define and clarify the original spread. So I ask my great cosmic mother Andromeda to please step forward and channel directly. For the issue on top of the Knight of Buckets, we have the Ten of Bricks. The past on top of the Hangman, we have the Sun. The near future on top of the High Priestess, we have the Two of Buckets. And the major arcana, the Sun, is Dorothy with her red slippers wearing a sunflower dress, standing in a field of sunflowers. And over her face, she is carrying a huge pink bubble. And inside the bubble is Glinda, the Good Witch. And the whole pink bubble is in front of a sun. And you can see the sun rays radiating behind the pink bubble. The foundation is the Four of Swords. And the outcome on top of the Two of Swords, on top of the Eight of Buckets, is the Two of Swords. And what's behind the deck, on top of the Ten of Buckets, is the Knight of Swords. So, I didn't do the devil. That's interesting. Well, I always say in tarot there are no accidents. So we're just going to leave the devil there, as that's the present. I guess that's already been explained. The present. Okay, I sipike na mahayo shuka tuoniani, lina mahakuka ken chaka sutiani, lina mahano ushtikapaka a tuotiane. Ni stepekechi kentena, ilenama anuka ushikepekaya, vulatayana estepekene mahasuka chukantiana, ni stechene ikapaka ashona. Okay, the Ten of Bricks on top of the Knight of Buckets. The Knight of Buckets showed our longing and romantic ideals of contact, and the Ten of Bricks clarifies that for starseeds, this longing feels like a burden. The weight of carrying so much responsibility, expectation, and generational heaviness. It's not just about wanting family, it's about carrying the work of building a bridge between worlds. The clarifier says, yes, your yearning is real, but it is heavy because you came to help anchor the structure of reunion. The Sun on top of the Hangman. The Hangman showed suspension and distortion of contact. The Sun clarifies that the truth has always been present in moments of clarity and joy. The image of Dorothy with Glinda in the bubble is radiant. It says there have been authentic contacts through visions, dreams, initiations, even moments of blissful synchronicity. For starseeds, your own memories of Lyra, Pleiades, and Sirius are real forms of contact. The past is not only suspension, it is also seeded with shining glimpses. The near future, the High Priestess revealed hidden knowledge and inner gateways. The Two of Buckets clarifies that contact for starseeds will feel like intimate reunion. It will not come as mass disclosure, but as moments of profound soul-to-soul recognition. You may meet someone human whose soul is Pleiadian or Lyran, and the connection will feel like coming home. For some, guides will step closer, becoming as real as a partner in meditation. This clarifier says contact will look like union, not spectacle. And the foundation, the Four of Swords on top of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands showed reunion and joy. The Four of Swords clarifier adds, this reunion requires rest, stillness, and inner sanctuary. It tells starseeds that your body and nervous system must rest enough to receive subtle contact. In stillness, the family can be felt most strongly. The foundation is both celebration and rest, learning to balance longing with trust. The present, the devil, no clarifier was given. The devil remains, meaning the illusions, manipulations, and false narratives around contact are still thick. But with the sun shining in the past and the Two of Buckets in the near future, we know the devil is a passing distortion, not the ultimate reality. And the outcome, the Two of Swords on top of the Eight of Buckets. The Eight of Buckets told us to walk away from illusion and false savior fantasies. The Two of Swords clarifies, the choice is ours. This is a card of discernment, of standing at a crossroads. For starseeds, it means you can choose despair, no one is coming, I'm stuck here by myself, or you can choose sovereignty. My family connects through the heart, the inner gate, and through soul reunion on earth. The outcome is not abandonment. It is empowerment through conscious choice. And what's hidden, the Knight of Swords on top of the Ten of Buckets. The Ten of Buckets promised hidden reunion and galactic family joy. The Knight of Swords clarifies this reunion will come swiftly and unexpectedly at times. Messages, dreams, synchronicities, these will cut through suddenly like a blade of truth. It will not always be gentle. It may come as a rush of energy or information. But behind the veil, your star family is already in motion toward you. And weaving back to Mississippi's message, Mississippi's Scorpio medicine was about destruction and rebirth. The clarifiers now show, yes, illusions collapse, as we see with the devil and the Eight of Buckets. But what replaces them is intimate and radiant. The Two of Buckets, the sun, the Ten of Buckets. Starseeds will not be left lonely forever. The form of contact shifts from ships in the sky to family in the soul, guides who step closer, human mirrors who carry star codes. The overall clarified message for starseeds. For those who feel painfully lonely and long for reunion, yes, your yearning is real, as seen in the Knight of Buckets and the Ten of Bricks. The past gave you glimpses with the sun, and the near future brings true intimacy of connection with the Two of Buckets, though not necessarily mass spectacle. Rest and inner stillness prepare the channel. Four of Swords. Discernment is key. The Two of Swords. Illusions fall away, sovereignty remains. And hidden behind it all, breakthroughs, Knight of Swords, and the joy of family reunion, the Ten of Buckets await. Alien contact for starseeds in 2025 will not be governments announcing ships. It will be soul-level reunions, subtle, yet undeniable. The family you seek is already around you, waiting for you to notice them in new forms. Thank you very much. If you liked this reading, please hit like and please subscribe, as it helps the channel grow. Yellow Brick Road Tarot. And if you're interested in the Wizard of Oz Tarot, the deck is beautiful with gold gilded edges and original art, and it comes with a keepsake box and definition booklet that does have reversals, even though I'm not reading reversals now. You can find them along with art, posters, canvas prints, and little films that parallel Dorothy's journey with the shaman's journey through the yellow brick road. You can find it all on wizardofoztarot.com. And if you're interested in learning more about the horses at Starr Horse Retreats, you can visit starhorseretreats.com, and that's Starr with 2 R's. Thank you very much.